Hello and welcome back to baking, everyone. Today we're going to be making Golden Crunch Biscuits. We need to set the oven to 180 gas mark 4. So we turn it on. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go.
So, welcome to Baking with Paul. As usual, it's me, Jack.
And me, Paul.
And we're going to provide some voiceover while Paul, in the past, makes some beautiful Golden Crunch Biscuits.
Exactly. Tasty, tasty, tasty.
Golden Crunch Biscuits. Okay, so here we are. We've got the scale. We've got the thumbs up. We're ready to roll.
There we go with our pan.
Pan on. Zero the scale.
Butter. Golden syrup.
Little butter knife and some golden syrup.
There we go.
And a measuring spoon.
Yep. Always need your measuring spoon.
So just double check that scale is zeroed and ready to use.
So start off with your butter. 50 grams of butter we're going to need.
Lovely 50 grams.
50 grams.
Here we go.
Use your
Ready
knife.
for Paul to cut the butter 7 times.
It might be 8, you know. I might go for a new record.
There we go. Oh, just a little bit more this time.
2 and then 3. Then we make it to 4. Nope.
Nope. 3's good. 3 does the third times the charm. Okay. In comes the light soft brown sugar.
Light soft brown sugar. So you're going to need 50 grams of this as well.
It's a good recipe, this one, because it's a 50, 50, 50, 50.
To make 200.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of 50 grams of things.
Yeah.
I think, hold on. He's going to zero the scale, he's going to play around, and then he's going to realise, do you know what I want?
A green spoon.
A scoop.
A green scoop even.
I really need a little green scoopy spoon.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't tip it in directly.
There we go.
There we are. Lovely bit of brown sugar. And do you know what I'm even going to do? I'm going to leave that scoop in there for myself for next time.
I am. Good thinking, huh? Good thinking, Batman.
Prepared.
And then golden syrup.
Here
So we
comes
want
my favourite ingredient of all time.
half a teaspoon of golden syrup.
You know for a fact, Paul, if I was making this, it'd be a full teaspoon, if not more.
I think 2 or 3 at least.
Golden syrup is the secret to my energy.
It is. Getting around the Newsham Park on a walk.
When we go for a nice little bit of exercise, I'm just there eating whole tins of golden syrup beforehand. Yeah. Practically.
Massive sugar high. In fact, I had to peel Jack down from the ceiling once he had 2 jars of this.
That was just too high.
Yep.
A little bit of sugar. Anyway, so we're done with the spoon and the knife.
We are.
Pop the lid back on the golden syrup so it doesn't leak everywhere. Get the spoon and the knife in the sink, because we're
Done.
finished with that pan for now.
Get rid of them.
Not adding anything else.
Take it over to the hob. Off we
Take this
pop.
straight over to the hob. Here we go.
So
Now
again,
this is going to take you a bit longer than it takes Paul, but go on, Paul, tell us what we're doing.
you just need to put it on a gentle heat. You just want to gently melt it
And mix it, yeah?
and mix it so you get to this consistency. Nice little syrup mixture.
You did that by
Brown
magic,
syrup.
Paul. You walked out and it was suddenly done.
It's a magic hob, you see. You walk
So-
off, it's done. Boom.
So you got your pan, you got some hot water.
Yes. Hot
Porridge
water ready for later.
Rolled oats, they are.
Rolled oats.
They are actually not porridge oats, they're rolled
Porridge,
oats.
rolled oats. Your plain flour.
Yep.
I'm going to use baking powder as well as bicarb because I am using plain flour. If you're using self-raising, don't bother with the baking powder. So
Right,
again,
you are.
as predicted, it's 50 grams of rolled oats.
50 grams.
You could possibly go a little bit heavy with these rolled oats and your plain flour by about 10 grams. So don't worry if you go slightly over.
Which you do.
I do.
And then you correct yourself.
And then take it out.
You wish that you'd left these in.
I wish you'd have left it in. I think it needed just a little bit more.
You'd like a bit of oatiness going on.
Yeah, I love oats. Get me through my day.
They're a high energy food.
They are.
The golden syrup brings me up, and the rolled oats keep me there. And here
See,
we go.
I had a green scoop in this one.
You had a green scoop, but the green scoop betrayed you because I think you added too much flour.
I did. I messed up.
Oh, sugar butties. Time to get the scoop involved.
Yep. Make sure you don't get the rolled oats back in with your plain flour. As I was just checking. But yeah, 50 grams of plain flour is what you need. And then we move on to our bicarb and baking powder, which is half a teaspoon of each. Nope, actually reframe that. It's 1 teaspoon. Because I'm a Wally.
A full teaspoon of each then?
A full teaspoon of each. But obviously if you're using self-raising again, don't bother with the baking powder. Just
so
1
here
teaspoon.
comes the bicarb, which you want either way.
Yep. That's your rising agent.
Lovely.
And then just a bit of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of that as well. There we go. Boom, I think you say. And,
Ba-boom.
I think that's a technical term.
Absolutely. We're done with the scales, get them out of the way.
Now this moves on pretty quick. So you're going to gently mix these together just to incorporate them so you don't get any clumps of plain flour.
The last thing you want is a big clump of flour in the middle of your
Yes, you don't want that. And then you're going to add your syrup mixture into your dry ingredients. Just like so. I would suggest using the plastic spatula because you'll get every last drop out your pan and it'll be nice and clean.
It'd be good if someone had told you that, eh?
Exactly. I'm good at pointing these things out when I'm seeing it, but at the actual time, I just like to make life work, life a bit harder for myself.
Well, it's being in front of the camera is harder work than you think.
Yeah, it's a bit more pressure. You forget things.
There we go. So, using the spatula to get the stuff off the spoon at least.
Yeah, see how much easier that was.
Much easier. And here comes the 1/2 tablespoon of hot water.
Exactly. I think this just loosens up the mixture, just to help you mix it round. So there we go. You'll see it comes together pretty quick, ready to rock and roll. Just give it a nice little swirl, a few little turns, and it comes away from the bowl quite surprisingly. It's not as sticky as you'd think it would be.
It wants to stick to itself.
It wants to stay as a big nice ball on itself. And that's probably, you're just looking for no dry bits in your mixture, so it's all nicely mixed together. And as you can see, I think I'm just about ready. There you go.
Knowing you have to play with it for a good while.
Yeah.
Lovely
Just like
ball
any good chef.
of dough ready to go.
Bring in your baking tray.
Get your scissors. If you're not happy with using scissors, ask someone to help you.
Exactly. Cut yourself off a nice little strip of greaseproof. And if you did have a nice new non-stick greaseproof tray, they shouldn't stick. But it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, if you have a fancy non-stick tray, you could probably leave out the baking paper.
Yeah, you could get away with it. So you want 6 even balls.
Yeah, you went for 6, but you could do more than 6 or less.
You could do little ones.
As long as the balls are evenly sized between the whole mixture.
And obviously, if you're making them smaller, reduce the baking time slightly. Just keep an eye on them. That's what I'd suggest. It's the same with anything. So if you made them bigger, give them slightly longer.
Absolutely.
You could just make a big giant one if you wanted to. Just give it 3 days to cook. See what happens. But yeah, you want 6 even balls. There we go. Beautiful. And I always get told off not to do that.
Paul's phone was on the desk there vibrating. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that, but I tell him not to leave his phone out in case it disrupts the audio. So Paul actually says that he wouldn't have patted them down. Given that
Yeah, I wouldn't have
just
patted
make
them
them a
down.
ball and let them sit.
Just let them sit naturally.
And are we ready for camera work of the year by me? Oh, there it is. There it is. A lovely clunk.
Nice. Did you just jump then? I think you did a little jump.
I knocked the tripod.
I thought that was the bit where you did your little jump and a spin.
There we go. And then we're over by the oven, and the oven is preheated to a lovely 180 degrees
There we go.
centigrade. So in the biscuits go.
For about 10-15 minutes.
You're about to see what we're looking for, so you cook them till they look something like what we get at the end.
Oh, you get a nice little shot of the hat there.
Oh yes. And we're in.
There we go.
And there we go. That's what we're looking for. Nice, fairly flat, golden brown.
Biscuits.
Darker colour than they were before you put them in.
Yeah.
basically.
If they're black, you've gone too far.
Yeah, it's too late. Start again. You can see there's a few little crackles in there, little cracks. That's great. That's just the extra texture.
Beautiful.
But they will be really soft at this point. And
Yeah.
so you see Paul tries to move them and they don't want to hold their shape at all.
No.
So you got to give it at least 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes.
We did
just
about
to
2 or
cool
3.
down.
Let it cool a little bit and that'll help them to keep their shape
Come back and then take them off the tray.
straight away. What you can do in that 2 or 3 minutes, you can do any dishes you've got from earlier.
Yeah, that's what I like
You
to
can
do.
make a little cup of tea.
I think I did that too.
You can do something nice for someone you know.
I
Give
didn't do
someone a
that.
phone call. Anyway, so after that, you want to make sure that they cool completely on a cooling rack. Otherwise, they won't get that, what they're named for, that proper crunch.
Yeah. You'll end up with a soggy bottom.
No one likes a soggy bottom.
Nah.
So leave them completely to cool, and then you can even arrange your own glamour shot like us. Look at this.
Exactly.
You ready?
Beautiful.
6 amazing biscuits there. Beautiful.
Okay, lovely biscuits.
Golden brown, crunchy, oaty, syrupy, fantastic.
And keeps you going on a walk.
There you go.
Top tip.
Thank you for joining in with Baking with Paul.
Thank you.
Next week, we're going to make red pesto and cheese muffins.
We are.
Very excited. We're going to try and get those recipes out to you guys in advance.
They are tasty too.
Talk to you soon.
Bye everyone.